Hello everyone, I'm Akash Nimani and I'm going to speak to you on the topic of blogging. If you see, a lot of companies nowadays have started blogging. They write about all different kind of things, from their products to what's happening in the company culture, etc. So what's the reason behind it? If you think about this closer, there's a lot of benefits for a company to blog, especially if you're an e-commerce company or a company where you're hardly getting to meet your customers. So the first and the foremost reason why companies should blog is it's a great way to create content on the internet about your company. So generally blogs are found in the URL something like blog.companyname.com or the companyname.com, let's say dropmyemail.com slash blog slash all the files of your blog. So there are different tools which you can use to blog. WordPress is one of the most common ones, and there's Blogger by Google, of course. And then there's a few other tools which are coming up, like Tumblr is getting really famous. A lot of companies use Tumblr as well. So in this case, for us at Drop My Email, we use WordPress and we customize it as per our needs. It gives you the flexibility to do so. So let's think about the reasons why a company should blog. Firstly, as we said, it's a great way for you to create content. If you create more content, the more the content you have, the more visibility you get on the web. So this helps you drive more traffic to your site. And if it's quality traffic that's coming in, that basically means it will lead to more sale and help you increase your revenues. Secondly, if you think about blogging, it's a great way to talk to your customers. A lot of online companies, they just have a online presence, they don't have a face or a voice to reach out to the customers. So your blog is a very good way for you to reach out to your customers, to talk to them based on what you want to say, how do you want to convey your messages, the different things that's happening in the company. So this would again make you think, what should I blog about, how often do I update it? It depends on you, how often you want to reach out to your customers and update it. For example, a company like HubSpot to be specific, they're really famous. They've been funded by Google recently. So one of the reasons why they're well known is that their blogs is updated 3 to 5 times a day, and that's because almost all the employees in the company contribute to it. So it helps your employees as well to reach out to your customers, to talk about what they want to, and based on what they want to talk about, there's a lot of different things. You can talk about your upcoming products and services, or describe your current products, different ways in which that can be used. Talk about your company culture, how your company works, what's the core culture, the mission of the company, or talk about things in your field of, let's say, if you're selling grocery or an online grocery store, talk about the different kind of ways in which you get your groceries, the different whether it's organic or inorganic, the way you basically nurture it, how, what are the different benefits of each of the fruit or the vegetable. So this helps you, this helps the customer feel that you know your field and you're an expert in that field, and this helps them to gain confidence in you. So that's another great thing you can talk about. Moving on, what you can also do via blog is defend your company against criticism or bad reviews. So a blog is a good way for you to just, let's say, someone goes and writes a bad review or criticizes your company's a particular feature of your company, then you can go on your blog and create a blog post, of course in a decent way, and talk about what was the idea behind it, why the company did it, and what might have gone wrong, and what are the great features of, what are the great benefits of having that feature. So you can state your points and reach out to the people, talking about what is your motive or your thought process behind doing something like that. So that's there's again a lot of different features. For example, a blog has comments to it, so the comments is a great way again to reach out to your customers. It helps you basically have a conversation with them. So as you write a post and a customer replies, it's a great way for you to speak to them and to get to understand them, see their viewpoint, so on and so forth. So mainly a blog is a way for you to reach out to your customers and speak to them. So if you think about a blog would, there are certain things which you should keep in mind when you blog. so that it increases the visibility of your blog and it increases the trust of the customers in you. Firstly, it's preferred to blog as an individual rather than a common company name. So if you have individuals of your blogging rather than using a drop my email ID, that makes more sense, because then it connects each of the blog posts with the person. So if you have multiple people blogging, your customers can understand which person of the company is talking about what part of your company, or what is he talking about. It gives an individuality feeling to each of your blog. Secondly, you should let comments be on. You can moderate your comments in case you don't want it to be in a bad way, but you should generally let comments on. For example, here we have a reply button, so customers can directly click on it and talk to us. Thirdly, it's important to have good titles for your blog. When you have a great title, it not only attracts people to come and read it, but these should also be kind of your keywords which you're looking out for from an SEO point of view. So, Jenny Drop My Email is focusing a lot of on emails or backup and cloud backup. So we generally tend to see that we do put in some of our keywords into our blog. And of course, don't forget to share your links on your Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, your various social media network, because the more you share, the more it helps you to reach out to people so that you can get more traffic coming out of it. Then there's hyperlinks in your blog. So when you write a blog post, make sure you have a couple of hyperlinks which would actually help link to different content as well as your own website. So it basically again is building keywords for you, identify keywords and then link them back to your site. And then there's another good thing about blog is it helps you put images. So as they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words, so you can use images to convey your message. And when you put images, make sure that you use right all text, so that again it helps you in your SEO process as well. Follow most of the general SEO guidelines while you're doing this, so it will make sure that your blog is driving good traffic. One of the good features of a blog is it helps you create categories and tags. So as you see, we always tag our post based on what we're talking about. So for example, this post talks about corporate email. It has a bit of email backup to it, enterprise or businesses. If you look at the previous post, we have different tags. For example, we have SMBs and SMEs as well. So this post is also for SMBs and SMEs. So there's different tags which you can create. Generally, you should not have a big pool of tags. Have a small 10 to 15 tags. That should be good, and try to use them more often. The reason tags are important is people can click on a particular tag and see all the posts which are basically on that tag. So right now we're just looking at email backup. So these all the different posts do have the email backup tag. Another great thing you would see is it basically creates this link, which itself has the tag name to it, email backup. So it's again a great source for you to basically build up more SEO keyword content for your blog. And then since your blog is linked to your site, it's basically giving juice to your site. So that's mainly about blogging. So use your blog as a way to reach out to your customers, talk to them, interact with them, use them as your voice, tell them about your new features, your new products that you're coming out with, your company culture. uh, Use it as a defense mechanism against critics or bad reviews. So there's a lot of different features, and you can make your pick. You can use WordPress, Blogger, Tumblr. There's a lot of different tools available for you. So yeah, let's get blogging.